Construct 8 items. Defeat 40 enemies with described abilities. Capture and keep in pseudo. By 5 dwarven automat. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay. Oh, I found, by the way, I found the cable for my controller. Even, but it was charging all day long, but it still shows not charged. Weird.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Ivan! 86 months! Oha! Oh la la! Crazy, huh? Crazy! Good evening, how are you doing? Hello, hello, thank you so much for a long time support. I really appreciate it. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Oh, I started to watch Welcome to the Ballroom. You did recommend it to me. No? I think so. But seems like my controller works again. That's good. I think okay. I was wondering, you know, that the cable showed all the time that it has like an icon, or not an icon, like a dot. Where it shows orange when it's not done with charging, but it's now it's unplugged. It still has the same color. I guess it's bugged. There's some kitchen nightmares. Ooh, are there new ones or old ones? I have to wanted to check out next level chef. New season.
The right tool for the right.
I think it should be completed. I was waiting that it's completed, yeah. No old ones. Yeah, but they're nice. I mean, even so, maybe you remember some stuff. Also, at least, or it's just because I'm old. You know, sometimes I'm like, many things I have forgotten. I remember some, and I'm like, ah, yeah, I think it was like this or that, but I can then rewatch it again. So it's totally fine.
The right tool for the.
Hello, absent. But at the moment, I only watch animes. But I did stop one. I did start to watch that Destruction, but
The right tool for the.
bad. But I really say that I really did not care about the characters at all. Even after, I think I watched 3 episodes. I was like, oh, it's just not, no, not really resonating with me. No, yeah, not terrible. Just did not enjoy it. The dancing stuff is better, even though I'm not into dancing. Oh. You need to construct 8 items working table. Items. We have to clean a little bit my...
Open for
This one keeps your...
Here's this item. Put all in the bank, and then I will go again. Me, I don't have space. Exactly like that. Get out. We can also
together again.
get our antiquity. Okay, first endeavors, then antiquities.
Best prices guaranteed.
I think from Kitchen Nightmares, the episode which I remember the best is with that lady. Oh, I forgot. Amy? Was her name Amy? She could bake really well, but the rest was super crap, and she was a really difficult person. Really difficult. I think it was called Amy's Bakery. I remember. But that lady, you could not help her at all. I think that episode I remember the best, just because passion and this person was also, yeah, was difficult. See? And we're lucky we don't have to walk with mini delve. Complete our endeavor.
Besha Aziz Tamid, Javija. You will not last.
Spiders are perfect for this kind of endeavor because they're spawning so many. Already done. Good. Back to. Go back.
Buying, selling, trading.
Buying and selling.
So, dann. Then can in theory switch. Oh, but you can. Together. Then let me switch my character. See? Good. Annie! Ah, I forgot. We want to do antiquities, right? Ah, okay, good. Good, good. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Forgot the antiquities. Yeah, let's do them. So just in case. See where we have to go, actually. I don't... Make this one. Also, it's not necessary that we make this one. I already have that style. But delete, right, at some point. At least for style. I already have. I can put in the guild bank. That's not so far away. See, we are here. We have to go to left hand side. So that's quite nice. Today, I was really good. And I did put 4 pictures on the wall. Mm-hmm. Oh.
The
But
potential
the worst
for
what I have
health
to still do
or
is I have
harm.
to put up some lights. Tough. Tough. Does not go so quick. Something what I usually... Also my old lights, which I placed, were placed there like 20 years. I placed them once and never changed them. I only change if then stuff like that if I have to. So, and tomorrow at least one light or 2. Okay. Bye. Oh, hier. Bed. Big. First spots, everything was terrible. Honestly. So for the next one, we need to go to Stone Falls, really? We just came. Oh, I did not see that. We just were in Stone Falls. Naja, gut. So, okay. Then we go here. That one. Port. It's too far away. Yeah, not so far, but now we have a shorter distance. Huh? Ah, doch, hier. Don't we have to go up? Maybe? Oh ja. Der ist super duper off. That was close. The lazy. Logan! Hexe has a wish. Logan! Hexe needs support. Where's Logan? What kind of ice cream do you have?
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.
I've got what you need. I must finish this.
Let's see. Not sure if I have any other characters prepared. Take a look.
I must finish this.
Vanilla. I take vanilla. I think since the character is in, maybe. Yeah. Oh. Getting one quest. They can also make this one. 2 quests. Not much, but
I suppose I could use another break.
here in the pub. In the wrong way. Okay, now to go this way. Minimap. Things.
The fight is, I think.
Do we have to do? Scheduled pass members. This one is not too far away here either. Oh, there. Eee. I think this was the castle. Maybe it is a bit smarter if you follow this. Because I think otherwise we will end up somewhere in the mountains and then it will be difficult. Evening, Dominic. How are you doing? Greetings. Yeah, Poco. Ah, I saw it. Yeah, it's really well hidden. But first we need to find the path itself. Oops. Hard.
Circle
Everyone
around!
come here.
Attack!
4 more.
From the sides!
Ja. Verehrte Humans. Yep. Now we go over to Imperial City. I believe we are missing one quest. Not have many Telvas though.
We'll return these valuables to the vault.
258. Literally, I don't remember. Maybe we have to move a bit. Of course. Of course. But I really, even though we did this quest 5 million times, I don't really, memorize where which quest clicked. Mossberg. Don't even know. Did prepare. I just did count. We have only 5. Probably will be the last one. Oh. There we go.
You've
Ta-da!
returned. Hello. Do you? There is so. I am reluctant to this.
Okay. Need to find the vine. Okay. Need one more gargoyle. Hello. Get lucky. On the map, but always when I think, come on, grab it, it's not anymore on the map, and I don't find it.
I thought I was done for.
Oh, see? Very lucky, oh. Port now out here. Don't want to stay. So now I have to update my paper. Okay, so he has more build. We can take a look. The other characters, the one should be full, which I like. The other one I don't like so much, but I think he has the best done yet. See if my papers are correct. Hello, Sherlock. Good evening. Have? Okay, we can make Zero and then PVCD. Maybe. Yes. Okay, also to subclassing. I'm struggling with my trying to get enough skill points on so many characters. Unfortunately, take like 70 character for skills, mouth, and passives. That
Ready to cause some
I
more? Look
don't
who's
change my
back.
characters.
Well, and miss out.
Also the only one which I would, if at all, where I would change something would maybe my main. But I did change my main also for never. And okay, not never, but maybe already 8 years or something like that. But my main character has lots of extra skill points, hundreds of extra skill points. So if I would want to change something on him, it would, would have enough. So
That's
but
right, you Daedric pig.
I
knew
assume I will not bother to make any changes on my characters. So I guess you're super excited for the new feature. Yeah. Don't you hear that? My excitement. Can't wait for it. I don't mind it. So, you know what I mean? So I find it nice because I know many people were looking for something like that. So I'm happy for them. Sure. But I also know many people who are afraid of it. And yeah, my answer is just, don't have to use it if you don't want to, right? I mean, use it or don't use it, but you're not, no one is forcing you to make anything with that new system. You can, but you don't have to. So I don't know if I will like it or if I will use it. We will see. But no, I'm not preparing for that. Yeah, but this guy, I can do this character would need some work. He feels super duper weak, yeah?
Taking aim!
Analysiere. Migräne. Oh. Oui, bon appétit. But I guess if you're preparing so much for work, then you're super duper excited. Preparing. And if we want to change something, no, I would see it like that. We have all time in the world. If I would do anything, I would do it with you together on stream. As said, I don't have time to play anything, so I'm not playing off stream. The only games I'm playing is what you see.
Split up!
Need to get the traps. Oh. Oh, do you need to do that? Was that necessary? Eh? Probably, yeah. Probably. We're just going to break the game lots of ways, so I kind of need to be caught up and prepared a little bit at least. If you want to do that, then yeah. Certainly going to be interesting to say the least. If as to see what they will all change and balance and stuff like that over time. Oh, the damage up is going to be crazy. Also stealth. Hit.
There's a big group of Daedra headed for the south door.
I just want to say, I think PvP that I could imagine, since they do not battlegrounds, you probably have to adjust for that, I assume. For PvE content, in general, I don't know. Because I never had any problems, but we will see how it goes. We will see. But I personally did not make any thoughts. I always take it easy and see what will come. We will give everything a try and see what we like, what we use or not. And if I want to adjust something and you know, if we need extra skill points or anything like that, then we work on that. Really slowly out. Take it, just relax, take it easy. Come on, can you go away? Ooh. But yeah, who knows? I really don't know how it will be. I'm not active in the ESO forum or anything like that. So if there were any tests and discussions or anything, you know, and I am not aware of that. Yeah. I always see it like that. There's no need to make yourself... Even I like the game, no, I don't see worthwhile to get stressed up by a game if I like it. So sure. Take it easy. Sherlock, I don't care at all about builds. I really don't care. I'm too lazy for that. I'm good in preparing stuff, yeah, for events, etc. and for loot, but I really don't care about builds in ESO. Not at all. And I'm just too lazy to make any changes. I think the only time I made a big change on my character, it was twice, was because Inklings insisted we have to make a proper character for the Maestro Marina, so we made that. And then years later, there were lots of changes, and I had to change that character again. That was the only reason. But otherwise, I really usually I make my character once, put something together, and then he has to live with that. Oh, so that's usually the case.
I hear they're swimming in gold over in
Boo! Yes. It's book because of the light, yeah. We didn't change my main for many years, yeah, and that's the next. I usually only care for my main character. So I have many others, but they would all need a lot of work. But I really only care for my main character a lot. Not like I want to get rid of the others, but my main is the important one. It's not being lazy, preparing so it can be easy. Yeah. 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 But for builds and stuff, as you know, nah. And since ESO is changing so often, you know, the balancing and things like that, that would be too much stress. So, you know, I really like ESO, but I really take it easy and relax. Okay, but what's for role playing? Yeah, that's also fine. All good mix of both, right? I think the only time where I really care about my character the most is when we play Dark Souls, you know? And we have to find Herrgut. Yeah. I mean, they're also pretty straightforward. What do we need? We need a big sword. So, oh, I will die. So I will go anyway for, you know, where is the Zweihänder? And then we go for that. And usually it's not a big surprise. Either we play an archer or we play something strength, big and strong, right? So, yeah. But I guess everyone has like, you know, some kind of build or I don't know type of fighting what they like. You know, I mean many people like some people like to have quick dual build and stuff like that. I usually just like heavy weapons. Or archer. Almost the same, right? In Skyrim I just did connected. There I had a character with a big mighty axe and then heavy armor and bow. And he was an archer also. So he could do everything. He was great. And I've always liked it when, you know, sneaking with heavy armor through delve and then taking the bow. It was like feeling really good. Because that did not make sense at all, right? Most games you go magic healer. Yeah, see, everyone has their different kind of taste. You know, magic is usually my least favorite. Also in ESO, I have mostly characters with stamina.
Scatter!
All the sticker book when the dungeon comes out, so just keep it here, I get. Pop it on. Really? Really busy. Hello, Bean. I have to be honest, I did not try out the last dungeons in the 2 or 3 years, I think. I got there also a bit lazy. Usually I always try them at least once. But then at some point I forgot about them and then it was just like that. I also did not play many dungeons in the past years. I did play a lot of dungeons at some point before there was a sticker book and stuff like that. But then I did not. And not like as a not liking is wrong. I just like to play alone. So I just enjoyed it play alone. And yeah. So that's just, you know, everyone is that different. So yeah. Plus the new dungeons in the DLCs, they're so long. I find that really annoying. They're just taking a lot of time compared to the base game dungeons. Also if I would have to play a dungeon, I like the base game dungeons more because they smaller. You know what I mean? They don't take 5 million years to complete. All the new ones take a really lot of time.
Next one who touches my stash will draw back a stub.
Did I go the wrong way? I like the Infinite Archive. Really fun to play as much or little as I like. Because of ever, I don't feel pressured anymore than I feel like. Yeah, I still find it sad that in the Infinite Archive that it does not save when you play alone. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a bit of a waste if you at least don't make it to, you know, the first complete round. But yeah, it would be nice if it would be possible to save in between. if you're alone. I mean, in a group, I understand that it's not working, but so it was weird that they said Infinite Archive was basically the first Endless Dungeon. Already had these. Yeah. Yeah. And I find the Infinite Archive nice, but I mean, you know that I play a lot of vocalites and stuff like that, and which I enjoy a lot. But I feel like they in ESO, the choices what you get per round do not feel really super appealing for me. So it's not like, you know, there's so many changes. You know, like compared, let's say, when you play hardest, and there it can make a huge difference what weapon you pick or what skills you get, etc. What combination you do, and you think we're gonna end the game? Probably not. As I don't know. I wanted to wait until it's out, but if I understood, this is only possible to play with more people. As a single player is not a thing. So I assume it will be then not for me, because I think you can only play it with a group of people. And there's also like time pressure. What I heard. So I wanted to wait that it's released. But I think there's also time pressure that you know, like you can only go through the content in X amount of in-game days. And then it restarts or something like that. So I am not sure. Because if it's really only playable in a group, then I'm probably out, yeah. So, yeah. But what I want to play, or still have to play, is the Elden Ring DLC. Also, we did not play that yet. I wanted to play it when it was released. It's already also a while ago. And, yeah, so, yeah. That one, what I heard, is really, really good. Something for the to-do list. Yep. And that should be nice. But I have to be in the mood for something difficult, yeah. So, I don't know how difficult it is. But I think it will probably be hard because, you know, if you're already playing and the game is gradually, you're getting it more intense. But when did we play Elden Ring? I don't know. It's been some years, right? And then to jump back into the game, I don't know how tricky that is, you know. I don't know. Shadow of the Earth Tree is great, okay. But the thing is, the environment is too big at times and for no point. Like, it's kind of empty feeling. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Also, I personally, I also said it when we played Elden Ring, it's a good game. I think it's one of the easier Dark Souls games. But I prefer much more Dark Souls because of it's more linear. You know, you have much better level system, and open world can be great, but you know, like the cool thing in Dark Souls was, or all Dark Souls part was, you know, when you go around the corner and then you know, or you don't know, but the possibility that you find cool treasure was there, and if you found something, it was meaningful. And in Elden Ring, there it was often the case that you yeah, you know, that you did explore and there was just nothing or crap, and that was a bit sad. Evening to you guys. Hello Malik. I see grind never stops. I'm not grinding, but I'm preparing quests for the event, if that counts. How the DLC feels like, okay. Yeah. But it's also a question, of your taste. I know many people who like Elden Ring more than the Dark Souls games. Yeah, just depends on your playstyle. We will be exploring this huge beautiful area, and at the end there is nothing there or cookbook. Oh, yeah, that's frustrating. Or if you just find crap or nothing. So, yeah, it is. I think what made Dark Souls so exciting. That if you find some loot, okay, not everything, but if you find some kind of loot, often it's super helpful or meaningful or can change a lot. And even if you just find, let's say, I don't know, some bombs or something like that, they often are usually placed there for a reason, at least at the start, so that they're like really, maybe can help for boss or something like that. So, that they're not like, yeah, like crap or anything. You don't have to use them, but they can help sometimes a lot. Yeah, Elden Ring is on to-do list, but yeah, I have to be in the mood for a difficult game like that because you have to concentrate all the time, and then I have to find my, have to groove back into the game. And I also don't know how it will feel, after all these years to dive back into Elden Ring and then go into the DC. I don't know how difficult it is. Or if they made it really smooth, or, I don't know. It is Dino, but what should I prepare for that? I mean, I could prepare crafting dailies, but I don't do that. So, and since I only play ESO at the weekend, I think it's making sense that we prepare now already for the PvP event, since that's the most difficult one. And then we can focus on the new storyline when the new update is dropping. So, so I don't have to stop the quest. So we can then go and say, hey, let's enjoy and explore the new content. And then we don't have to prepare for the event. So I thought we do it now when we still have time. Or the new stuff is there. Chapter. For Seal of Sanitar you can prepare if you want to have more loot. But I don't feel like doing that. I don't care about it. So, no. But for the PvP event to prepare, I think makes sense. You don't have stress when it's, coming back. Sure. That's the reason. But I don't know what we play next, guys. So I don't know. But yeah, you're right. That Elden Ring DLC is on our to-do list. And for the new one, I don't know. Did they not also announce? Doch, they announced some Switch exclusive one, which looked a bit like Bloodborne Dark Souls mix, or? For the Switch. That's for the new Switch. That was like really unexpected. But that is also something going on with that one. I don't know. I did not look it up, probably. Because I don't plan to get the Switch 2. Also, I have a Switch, but I don't want to get the second Switch now. So I did not really bother to explore more. But there was also, I think it was not like Bloodborne. It was something like that, but with some other stuff mixed. I have to look it up, I don't remember. Yes, Dusk Bloods, it looks more appealing to me than Night Rain. Was there something also with multiplayer for Dusk Bloods too, Stellaris? Or maybe I'm mixing it up. I want to play Dustbloods more than Nightwing, but don't want to buy a new console just to play it. Yeah, as I have lots of consoles just for exclusives. So like, like the Switch and the PlayStation 5. But For example, in PlayStation 4, I actually only got that one for Bloodborne. Only for that one. And I didn't even stream it. But yeah, I was there like, so good! But for the new one, I would not really go for that now. Just for that one game. Nee, not now. Maybe at some point in the future, I will not say never, but I would just wait for the release. And I think before I would get now that, I would say we can try out Baldur's Gate, right? When you always said, Ian, play Baldur's Gate. Lois, when will you play Baldur's Gate? It's such a short game. It's tiny. You can play it and we'll complete it in 1 day. Not in 2 years. When will you play Baldur's Gate, Ian? So... I heard it's not primarily multiplayer, but a lot will be. I heard someone say that it's PvE, PvP, PvE. So do you need then the Nintendo Switch Plus subscription to play it? To be able to play it? Come on, can you go away? Shoo! Be back. Yeah, also I think if you would play that Elisera, you'd probably play it for a year. I mean, that game is so huge. They have to fight there. I just want to go. Yeah, or maybe this way. Let the people fight, or? Yeah, so we will see. Also Baldur's Gate I don't have on my to-do list. Also I have it on my to-do list, but nothing where I say, okay, guys, we start it now tomorrow or something like that. I did not even buy it yet, right? Are in Baldur's Gate many puzzles as Elisera? Really? Ah, good. We have a puzzle trauma. Puzzle trauma, yeah?
Feed me!
It looks like people aren't sure if Dustbats will require online membership in order to play it. A lot of people think that will be the case. You know how disappointed I was for Bloodborne? Also, you know, I play main on PC, right? And I have also PlayStation 1 and 2. But I did skip 3. I got it later gifted. And then I wanted to play Bloodborne. Also you can play Bloodborne also offline, but yeah, I thought, you know, it will be like on PC that you can see messages and stuff like that, yeah. And then, yeah, I just figured out, so not only that you have to pay for your internet, you have to pay extra that you can get a connection on the console to, you know. I was like, wow. Okay, I really did not know that. And found it really disappointing. Like, Are you nuts? That.
They cannot elude us for long.
Night hexes, defense, sweet dreams. Hallo Quickstar, hallo Bellamy. Same thing with Elden Ring. I was surprised when I was doing. Yeah, also everything on consoles, also Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo. When there's anything with online stuff, you have to pay extra. Also you need to. No, give back. You have to pay extra to get. Oh, there's the yellow guy. You have to pay extra just to be able to play online with other people, or if there's like any online combination. Yeah. Because usually I play on PC if I can, as if it's possible, you know. I mean, there are many exclusives like Horizon and stuff. We did play on console. I mean, now you can play it also on PC. But yeah, with that game it also doesn't matter if you play it on console or not. There's no online content included for Horizon or God of War also, yeah. It doesn't.
I can't thank you enough.
Lots of chests. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Alicia, you know, I don't know who started with that. Then it worked, people paid for it, and there was not a lot of complaints, and then yeah, then the others followed. I guess it's with like the same, you know, with the Pedesta horse armor, which they introduced a million years ago. It was a huge hit. And then other games followed with in-game cosmetics. The horse armor, yeah. Even so, I think, you know, if it's some collectible like that, which you, or maybe it's because we're used to it, but you know, I think if it's nothing what makes at least the gameplay, if it's just cosmetics, I think okay, whatever, buy it or buy it not. As long as it does not alter the gameplay, make someone stronger or anything that, yeah. Okay, I think we have all the quests prepared, or on this character. Can it be the case? Let me see. Yeah, that was not so bad, even so he's a big noob. I love the horse armor. The fact that they sold it again for the remaster is a cherry on top. Yeah, I heard the Oblivion remaster is really good. I heard people like it a lot. Oh? Okay, Quickstar. Doot, 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 doot. Game with a new coat of painting with all the jank glitches. Really? Also the glitches and stuff are still the same from the past. That's okay. Okay. F. I can do the scouting quest. Might just reinstall the old one. Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, do you know when we played Elden Ring? It was 2022. Oh my god. It's been a while, guys. And we played Hogwarts Legacy 2023. Ay, 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 ay. Time is just going so quick. So quick, right? Let me see. I just replaced that we played this year Immortals Phoenix Rising. We have on a to-do list for this year with only Gothic 1, but I'm also not sure if we played it immediately. Then Elden Ring DC, Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate, Sea of Stars, Phoenix Rising can go away, Trine, and Prince of Persia. But yeah, I don't feel like to play any of these at the moment. So I will probably go through my list, you know what we have in our library. That's also not so bad. So Persia, which one? The new one. Also not the first one. Even though the first one is the best, but also the hardest. The Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. That one. We played a demo actually from that. For the release was that Persia. And it was really fun. Here. So in case you want to see our demo gameplay, it's in the chat. Played it through it on Steam. Nice. We love what they did with the game. Yeah, also when we played it, demo, it was really lots of fun. Really well made. Yeah. But I think it was not super duper successful, or? Sadly. I believe they also want to release a DLC for that one. Good. Thanks when you did after we had talked about it. And did you convince that you want to play Shonawak? Are you convinced you also will play it? Well, the DLC is already out. Malik? I thought the DLC is still not released. Successful, which is really sad because also what I tried in demo, it felt really well made. Last September. Oh, okay, missed that. Thank you for letting me know. We want to go over here. battles are super fun. The music was awesome. The story is quite nice. Also, is the platforming difficult? Also, no, I found, for example, Hollow Knight, played also this year, has some really tough jumping parts where I really struggled to make it through. I made it eventually, but that was hurting my hands badly. Ah, that was really tough. Last night, and what is your first impression, Shonarok? Do you love the feature of taking snapshots on the map so that you can see the places you can't reach yet? Yeah, that's really useful, indeed, because with Metroidvanias, there often it happens that you're like thinking, oh, I have to come back here, then you forget about it, right? Changing my paper. Eats only blueberries has 6. And now we have the platform can be challenging, but the devs implemented the settings to help you play with that, and it's really fun to once you get used to it. Really good, okay. Atmosphere and music are beautiful and strange and a bit eerie. I need to back off the difficulty a bit so I can get the story to start because it's higher. Yeah, I think what I heard, the timing window, even on normal for parry and this quick time events, are really tough. That I heard for Expedition 33. I also, I don't want to play it now, but I could imagine that I would probably also enjoy it then a bit more on if there's a bit, you know, a bit more freedom. I'm not good with quick time events. You know, when you have to be careful all the time and click really quickly at the right time. No, that can be tough. Too slow for these quick time events these days? Yep. Yeah. Indeed. I don't really know what we play. Yeah. Quick time events are hard. Same as a Hollow Knight, the jumping stuff was really difficult. There were some parts where I had, you know, this when you had to point your weapon down and then like make like bounce of it. That was for me especially difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I also don't even know how much stuff we have left. You know, in Immortals Phoenix Rising. Who knows? But I hope we complete next week. Jumping puzzles. Oh yeah. One thing I hate worse than quick time events are jumping puzzles. Yep. Yep. I agree. And what is even worse, I mean, there are some You know, some games which are not super accurate with platforming. So, you know, the controls are not the best, but they make some kind of puzzles where you have to super precise. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have any zero request, though. Oh. We have. Yeah. Okay, let me go with him to zero, dude. I was screaming at the screen in one of the Legacy Kane Defiance back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, especially older games, they had some really tough parts. I think one game which was really popular for being difficult is Lion King. Yeah. I think that one is still really famous for being really hard. Bad camera angles, yeah, that's like in Dark Souls. That's the extra difficulty setting, yeah?
Maces, swords, axes. Whatever happened to bludgeoning someone to death with a wheel of cheese?
Now maybe if the remaster is popular, Malik. But maybe also depends how good they do it, right? Maybe. Get the other quest here. That one. Where we have to go. Revive. The other one. There. Right. Sorry. I also wanted. Did you play ever? Darksiders 2? Darksiders 2 was so good. I liked it a lot. It was such a nice game. Not everything, but I have really good memories in that one. And I was really surprised when they released Darksiders 3 that they made it so different. But I did not play Darksiders 3 yet. That's also true. That's, I think, more Souls-like, what I heard, compared to Darksiders 2 or 1. We are talking about the legacy of Cain, Shonlavok. We did talk about quick-time events and platforming and now about camera angles. So yeah, we did talk about the other game. nein, oh nein. Oh, Lava, Lava. Oh, out, out. Lava, aua, aua, aua. Oh nein. Oh. Did we fall into lava? Where's the exit? Bedtime. Lava, aua. Much aua. Too much aua. Oh. We're back here? I'm not water, don't swim. True, Oracle. I will try to make it better next time. Lavaua, yeah. Was hot, 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 hot. Why did they not make their a bridge or something like that, Elisera? Or make the gap bigger so it's easier to see. Like that. They should, or they just make it like in the London metro. Mind the gap. Mind the gap, right? So if you come close, everyone is shouting, mind the gap. Then we would for sure not fall inside. Mr. Darius. Mind the lava pool? Yeah. Get a health and safety officer out there. True. It's necessary. You saw it. We got terribly injured, yeah? Did we? So? Hallo Legend Immortal. New York, it's watch the closing doors. What, really? They say that? Watch the closing doors? But the doors are closing anyway. Oh, I mean, it's a train. They say that? I mean, I did also, when I was in London, was first irritated by Mind the Gap. But there are sometimes big gaps. So I thought, okay, makes sense. And if you see videos where like humans or or kids or everyone is like some people getting lost in the gap, I was like thinking, okay, maybe it's necessary. What's the closing door? I don't know that. But I never was in New York. Not yet. Hello, Crazy Meditator. How you doing? Good evening. This way. Maybe Korea, where the workers are there to push packs of people really hard in the train. I think in Japan. Oh? I'm not sure. Could be also Korea. I don't know. But somewhere in Asia, I would say. But I don't remember where it was. Maybe they're also wrong.
Where is she?
Me? Been a bit busy last days. I hopefully good busy. As with positive things. In Hong Kong, they say watch out of the closing doors, but in English it's just factual doors are closing. Oh, really? Okay. I also was never in. Killed 10 of these. Oh. Little Frey, welcome back home. I hope you had a wonderful time at the cabin. Did all go well? What did you have to do this weekend? Ja. Attention, we're not the winner of the giveaway. If you still want to enter, please type exclamation mark panda in the chat. We will draw the winner in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 4. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck. EJ! Wow. Hi. Really? Congratulations. Congratulations. Second. Please let me know what you would like to get. I have to go quick AFK. Snoopy wants to go out. I'm back. Thank you guys. ESO Plus. In a second, I will get a key for you. I whisper you now. EJ. Hello. Here is ESO. Here you go. Congratulations. Been a while that you won, huh? Almost a year. We have to scout the farm. Yeah. Can maybe check out his also. Sky shot. Restoration project going pretty good. Nice. What did you do this weekend? What? Roof? Maybe. What did you do? Port is almost. This port. Like a terrace? What the word port? But I don't remember what it is. Sorry. What? I don't have the sky shot yet in this cave. Character. If we are anywhere around. Yeah.
To the sun!
We have poison. Go at the end of the delve. The delve is so big, but still, we have to follow the cave system. There's a small room in front of the house to enter the main.
Move to flank.
Okay, I don't know what it is. Thank you. And you did rebuild it all from scratch. Ah, it's lots of work, huh? Did you get the wood for that from your own, from the own forest? The stuff what you had there prepared some years ago? I started all ports 2 years ago, and yes, all wood is on our own. Pretty cool. That's really cool. Okay. You could give me some wood for the chimney. Chimney? Kamin. For the fireplace. I was today actually looking up what's the difference between the different kind of woods. You know, I know now there's hardwood and then softwood. And the soft one is like burning much quicker than the hard one. But the hard one is also much more expensive. And stuff like that. I had no idea. But now I know it. back my station wagon full of firewood and bring it. Yeah, of course. A good idea. Oh. Then I also learned depends if you can buy like wood in like, you know, when it's like 1 meter long, that's cheaper. If then if you buy, for example, wood in the smaller sizes, which fit into a fireplace, everything costs extra.
Circle around. From the sides.
Was not hier? Ah, doch, hier. Good place to get firewood? I don't know. I even saw you can buy wood on Amazon, but I think that's probably more expensive, I assume. I was today looking a bit around for firewood, but I guess I have to call and ask how much it costs at the end. Also makes a difference if you go and pick it up yourself, or if they deliver it, stuff like that. I also don't have I don't know how much would be necessary for winter, but I assume now it's probably a good time to buy. Most people, not most, but maybe many people think about it then later in fall. But maybe it's good to think about it now, right?
Move to flank. Now, kill.
You did not bad. We prepared also 2 quests on this character. In Zero, the expensive to the port with the prices of decorative rugs, spoons, and hardwood. I see, but you are fully immersed. Sonderburg. Full immersion. Write it down on our paper. I did not even open the event boxes on him. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, ye, oh, ye. Ristico. Yeah, so guys, then I would say we go to sleep. Then we're back tomorrow. Tomorrow we continue with Immortals Phoenix Rising until we're done this week, and then we will see. ESO will play next time, next weekend. But thanks everyone for joining. I hope you had a good time. I think we did good event preparation. So next week we can do something else, whatever we want. But we should have now enough quests. I think. Good night, Kev. Good night, Stiko. Good night, Inaya. Good night, Dino. Good night, Beaufrey. Good night, Fixing Louis. Good night, Quicksand Bellamy. Good night, Stormfänger. Good night, Dominic. Good night, Tom Tom. Good night, Old Mama Dragon. Good night, Fnerical. Good night, Mossberg. Good night, Quicksand Bellamy. Good night, The Lone Wolf. Good night, Shawnawalk. Good night, Elisira. Good night, Logan. Good night, Hexe. Good night, Mini Hexe. Good night, Tista. Good night, DJ. Good night, everyone. Stay well in sweet dreams. And I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Toodles. Good night.